I told them, you know what's worse than a They was like, what, another one?
Ooh.
We kill each other all day. Son, I'll your bitch, I'll kill you, bust your head, you know, and then we talk about each other behind each other back, and then soon as a white person kill one of us, y'all should have left him. Y'all should have let him live. Why? So we could kill him. I'm talking about that Black Lives Matter. Who do they matter to?
Ooh. Like, I want you to know there's other successful black people that share the same sentiment that I do about this whole woke culture and the Black Lives Matter and all of those foolery that's going on. I am a big supporter of Prison Fellowship because they actually make a difference. These are real kids' lives being changed. Right now, we're at 54 kids. Our goal is 250 kids we're going to send to summer camp. And these are children whose parents are incarcerated. They're not only going to get in a tremendous experience being at a summer camp, but they're going to be able to have access to hearing the gospel of Jesus Christ, fellowshipping with other kids, building and changing their lives forever. Something that just cannot be congruent in any other aspect of life, but a tremendous opportunity like this. And you guys know they've been a part of this with me. And you don't have to give $200 because I think it costs about $200 to completely support one kid going to the camp. But I want you guys to support whatever you can. If it's $1, if you can only give $5, or you have the flexibility in your income to give $200, that's to help one kid. $2,000, obviously that's 10 kids. And so we're gonna do a donation like we always do. I gotta think of the amount and then we'll do a match. So whatever I do, if you match it, we'll do something special for you. We did it last time and I just went to dinner with one of the guys who contributed to the last campaign. We had a dinner at the Inns here in Arizona. So we'll have opportunities for that as well. But I just want you guys to know it exists. You see our goal is 250 kids. Let's make it happen. Kevin Gates is a microcosm to me. I want to like Kevin Gates because some of the things that he do say is profound. Some of the things that he's able to articulate and some of the ways in which he live his life is good. But the other part is bad, right? I mean, Kevin Gates say the silliest, nastiest stuff on stage. I mean, he doing all kinds of stuff. He married a Muslim. He got 2 wives. He has great potential, in my opinion. However, I had to throw the disclaimer out there. Somebody look him up and be like, Brandon endorsed him. Some things I don't like about Kevin Gates. But this right here, which is his superpower, is keeping it 100 and not caring about what people say about him or think about him. And here's an example. Because y'all, I don't want everybody to think Brandon Tatum is the only one that think like that.
I'm just saying, like, people be caring about being liked. I don't give a who don't like me. Like when they talk to Black Lives Matter, I say, man, I don't really care for like that. I don't care to be around them. Because there's always some well, I'm going to go back to the black community. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Why you ain't done now? Because you don't want that kind of pressure that's going to get applied.
Right. Man.
Because we kill each other all day, talk about each other behind each other back, any family get together and we gossiping in the kitchen. You just seen me outside and went in the kitchen and decided to turn into a snicker when you went in the kitchen. Yeah, Gates, he really think. Come on, man, that's all we do. When you look at my comments, the people saying negative be the Black Lives Matter movement, they got mad at me. They said, I told them, hey, listen, I wasn't made for everybody to like.
That's real.
I told them, you know what's worse than a They was like, what, another one?
Ooh.
We kill each other all day. The song, I'll your bitch, I'll kill you, bust your head, you know, and then we talk about each other behind each other back, and then soon as a white person kill one of us, y'all should have left him, y'all should have let him live. Why? So we could kill him. That's all.
Yeah.
Be jumping up and down, hollering, talking about that Black Lives Matter. Who do they matter to?
Ooh.
Even the songs you listen to, you ready to hear about talking about he gonna split. Because I like that type of too now. I like to get their top popped in a song. I do. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I don't really too much like, if I be wrong, my antennas go up.
You be feeling away.
No, it's just because of where I've been at. It's because I grew up in them environments.
Yeah, for sure. No, that makes sense. I get it. Yeah. Well, I will say this.
Where it happened at the club? You at the club? A bunch of
Where I grew up.
This what it go down.
Where I grew up at. Shots waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So why would I put myself in that situation? Anywhere I gotta be and have a gun, hey, I don't need to be there. God bless me.
Right.
Now, if you don't feel like God bless me, that's cool. But look at my situation and your situation. God bless me, homie.
100%.
I ain't stupid. I know what's up.
White liberals, because you know you got the black disingenuous. I'm making up words. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know what disingenuous is, but I'm trying to. How do you make that and personify that? Like the black disingenuous and the white libtards. They need to go listen to somebody that really come from the hood, that really live in the hood, that live around black people, that's willing to be honest. And I'm not saying black people are irredeemable, but I'm saying that, like, let's be honest. When we have a conversation, let's be honest. When we have a conversation about the economy, let's be honest. We have a conversation about Trump, let's be honest. I don't know why people just can't be honest with stuff. There is a right and a wrong. There is a true and a false. You know, things need to improve. You go to some of these communities, man. Let white people stop on Martin Luther King anywhere in the country. You're probably afraid for your life because black people are afraid for their life. When I was growing up, and I'm gonna move on to the next topic, but when I was growing up, man, we could now I do live in an affluent neighborhood now. But even when I was a cop, I lived in Marana. And Marana is where all the cops live, right? You don't live in the city of Tucson unless you smoking crack and trying to be a cop at the same time. But like walking around at night wasn't a thing. I remember growing up being like, bro, there's no way I would go anywhere at night because you get robbed by somebody. Man, you got to watch what colors, and it got to be worse now. That was 20 years ago. You got to watch what color shoestrings you got in your shoes in some of these neighborhoods. You got to watch what you wearing. You got dudes growing up in the inner city communities, people don't care about their life like that. Like somebody will flash off on you because you looking at them wrong and they'll shoot you to death. They don't care about going to prison for life. I've seen it. I've not seen it happen. I've heard of it happen. I got punked a couple times. I remember being at a light. The homeboy looked at me. What's up, bro? And I'm like, I don't bang, bro. I don't bang. I'm like saying I don't bang, and I'm looking straight, like trying not to make eye contact with this guy. Because I don't got a gun. I'm 16, 17. What do? They take you out and shoot you, man. Shoot you right in the head. Right in the intersection. And there ain't nobody seen nothing, bro. I ain't seen nothing, man. That's messed up what happened to Lil Tatum, man. That dude had a future, man. He was a real one, man. He was a real one. Shoot you right in your head. Why do I say that? I got family members that do stuff like that. I had. They're in prison. Well, someone in prison. But like my oldest cousin that's in prison now, you say the wrong thing back then. I believe he changed. But you say the wrong thing to him, you may get killed. And what happened? Somebody said the wrong thing. And they ran up on him and he started shooting people. You know, so let's be honest. That's all I'm asking. Here's another person that I like because Jess with a mess. They call it Jess hilarious, but Jess with a mess is what I know of from. This is an example, in my opinion, of black people in almost in an authentic form. Kevin Gates is like most black people think like Kevin Gates, or they know that what Kevin Gates is saying is true. For whatever reason, some people embody it and some people do not. They don't want to talk about it. Jess is the same way. What she's about to say is exactly what every black person I grew up feel like. I don't know where Mark Lamont Hills of the world, Charlemagne's of the world, I don't know where they get their stuff from. But like Jess is literally how most black people I know growing up really feel about the trans stuff. Roll the clip.
Balance.
And for you, I want somebody who knows that women can have babies.
Oh, okay.
Only women can have babies. I just want to let you know that.
Interesting. There are other people who can have babies.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they have a uterus, they can have babies. But they just might not identify as woman.
Okay.
Those are two different things. Like, you can be biologically female, but you can't be biologically woman. Woman is a gender construct, a social construct. But if you got a uterus, yeah, you can have a baby.
Yes, that's the point. If you have a uterus, you can have a baby.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we agree on that.
Meanwhile,
who the is gonna stand up for us? Who the stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all.
Now, y'all know what happened after this. She got backlash out the wazoo. Now, I know a lot of people agree with her, but she got backlash out the wazoo. For whatever reason, people think that what she said is wrong. Look, stop the stupidity. Sex is not a construct. Sex and gender go together, right? Like the yin and yang, they go together, all right? Like Nick cutting these videos, they go together. There's no separating them, okay? So, why are people having this conversation? And I know, and it's funny because it's the black realist and then the woke black, the one that was in the booth talking about if you have a uterus, you can have a baby, but you don't have to be a woman. Like, why can't we? Somebody asked me today, I was on a Fox Digital interview, and she said, you know, what do you think we can do to come together as a country? First of all, you got to understand that there's people that's going to be stupid on both ends of the spectrum. So in the middle where we all dwell, or most of us dwell, you come together in unity on truth, not capitulation. Meaning that you don't go along to get along with people. Because after a while, you begin to get burnt out of living a lie. It's like being in a relationship with somebody you know they trash. And you're like, oh, I'm not going to say this to hurt their feelings. I'm going to let them feel validated in the things that they're saying. So I'm going to walk around on eggshells because if I tell them the truth one day, they're not going to be my friend no more. We're not going to be in a relationship no more. It's going to cause us to break up. So I'm just going to let them believe that they are good at what they're doing. I'm going to let them believe that they're good at cooking food and cleaning up and they're trash. After a while, you go, I'm tired of playing with you. I don't want to be with you no more. You don't cook. You don't clean. Your hygiene bad. You're terrible around people. Like we go out to eat. You don't know how to talk to people. You're rude. You can't go nowhere without makeup. You look like a clown. All right. That's like trying to go along to get along in the middle. You get along with truths. That means that if you want to transition, that's fine. But just acknowledge in truth and reason that you are a woman who wants to identify as a man. That's it. You could identify as a woman. Okay, that's cool. You're a man identifying as a woman. You're not a woman. And let me tell you how we know that these people aren't women, because they don't call themselves women. They call themselves trans women. And then there's a cis woman. No, fool. If you're a woman, you're a woman. Then what makes you not a woman? Okay, then that's the truth. You can't live a lie. You can't have a double standard. You are a man or a woman at birth, even if you are hermaphrodite. You one or the other. They just made a mistake in there. It's ambiguous. But you one or the other. Let me give y'all an example too, and I'm going to move on, I promise. If you look at the LGBTQIA, it's all binary. It's gay. What does that mean? That's a male gay person, whatever. Lesbian, that's a female gay person. There ain't no third one. It's gay and lesbian. That's binary. Then you go to the next one, is trans. What trans can you be? You can either be a trans woman or trans man. Where's the other with trans? There's no trans binary. It's all of it is binary. It's like they're contradicting their own theology. Gay or lesbian, binary. Even if a person is what do they call them? Bisexual. It's binary. You're bisexual. You're either attracted to a male or a female. That's the first 4 letters. Like, what are the letters? And then at the end of the day, it just means you gay. At the end of the day, it's all gay, right? Am I right or am I wrong, y'all? At the end of the day, LGBTQIA means you gay. Gay is gay. Lesbian is gay. Bisexual, you gay. If you're a man and you sleep with other men, I don't care if you sleep with women too, you gay. You trans, you gay, right? Because if you're a man and you transition to a woman and you sleeping with men, you gay. If you trans and you turn into a woman and you with other women, you gay. You gay in your trans thing. So it's just say you want to be gay and everything. You either gay or you straight. I'm non-binary. You gay. What does non-binary mean? That means that you are willing to sleep with the opposite sex. So you're pretty much bisexual. What's the other one? Two spirits? That's binary. Two spirits. What's the other ones? I don't know. Ally people who support it. You gay. If you support that, you gay.